Hey, my name is Rick Hunter, and I'm a member of Gateway Church since middle of 2007. I don't know how many of y'all know what my past was like, but I spent a lot of time doing a lot of unspiritual things between drinking and drugging and the scene that goes along with it. From my actions to being mean to people, that I just said, you know what, they deserve it. And from being rude to family members to not showing up to events. None of that was my fault. That was all these other people's fault. It was their fault that they made me the person I am, the mean person that I was. And until a change came about in my life, I always thought that it was other people's fault, and there wasn't really nothing wrong with me. That I was a normal person, and I was maybe a little bit controlling, maybe a little aggressive, but those were good things, and those were good characters in my life. And through the help of coming to church and getting involved with spiritual programs outside of church, I came to realize that 99% of all my problems were of my own making, and I couldn't address them until I admitted that they were my problems, not nobody else's problems, and that when I'm disturbed of somebody else's actions, it just means that I'm disturbed. My daughter was born in September 1st, 2006, and I was sitting in jail. I had to own up to myself that I was the reason why I missed my daughter being born. And that's kind of a hard thing to do when you're in that atmosphere, and you got to be tough because it's dog eat dog. And I felt sad, and for maybe the first time in my life, I felt responsible for not being able to take responsibilities that I should have as being a father. As being a father, I should have been there. I should have been there by her mother's side when she was being born, and I should have been there to sign paperwork, and I should have been there for the joy of the event also. It hasn't been a one day, I've become responsible for everything that I've done in my past and what I do now. As things get uncomfortable for me, and I get more used to living this good life of being responsible and being a responsible adult. I'm not such an angry person anymore. I'm generally a happy person. Not to say that I'm always happy all the time, but life's good, and I have an attitude of gratitude towards this stuff. And before I started taking responsibility in life, my life was a wreck. And now today, being an adult and taking on responsibilities and just doing the next right thing, I have a serenity in my life that is just beyond any compare that I had before.